Welcome back. We're DemButlers. I am Cass.
I'm Doug.
And you're the Butler Brigade.
I still.
You're going to get it one day. One of these days, he's going to be the one that's going to say, "What's up, Butler Brigade?"
Yeah.
Hope y'all are doing good out there today. What is today's topic? I'm going to tell you what it is. It came to me about 30 seconds ago. It's WhatsApp. So I have been asked a couple of times, what is the deal with WhatsApp in Panama? And I don't think it's a deal what's going on in Panama. I think that when people travel, maybe they're not familiar with the fact of other countries' limited plans that they have, because we're very spoiled in the United States.
Yeah.
We have almost any plan that you can go and purchase for your cell phone that is pretty much unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited text. And those are not prevalent in other countries due to limited towers, just their own mass production that they just don't have that.
Okay.
So the reason that you hear people saying, download WhatsApp and be prepared to connect with people on WhatsApp, there are two reasons.
Well,
Actually, there's a couple of reasons. Or I know two is a couple,
yeah.
But there's a few. That's what I want to say.
All right.
One of the ones is that when you traveling, you may or may not have the plan that you think you might have on coverage.
Okay.
A lot of plans have maybe unlimited text, but they don't have unlimited talk international.
Okay.
And no one is ever spending anyone's money. Sweetie, you can be on roaming as much as you would like to be. Roam all you would like to. Roam away. But if you are not going to be able to talk, and you might want to talk to your loved ones back at home, that is what WhatsApp is also good for, is that it is a plan that is off of data
Yeah.
for Wi-Fi.
Data.
So it's data that you use for Wi-Fi. So as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can video call, you can phone call, and you can text. You can even exchange information. Go ahead.
Or you can roam on data.
Oh, you can roam on data.
Because they give you data, free data.
Who?
I'm just saying that you might have a plan that.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the place. It's WhatsApp, though.
What I'm saying, though, is WhatsApp can use data, because that's what it's run by.
Yes.
It ain't run just by Wi-Fi.
Right.
It's run by data.
I see what you're saying. So even if let's say you leave your hotel and you now want to talk to someone, you might not want to necessarily use the data from your cell phone plan. Let's go T-Mobile. I don't care who you have. AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, any of those ones. You might not want to use their international plan to roam. You might just want to use WhatsApp. But I'm strictly talking about WhatsApp as far as using it on Wi-Fi, because I don't really care about your international and your roaming and all that different kind of stuff. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, it is a great free resource to use that is easily user-friendly. I guess that's what I would like to say. Whatever your cell phone is on your phone can be incorporated into WhatsApp.
Right.
You can just bring it in, download the app, go to Google Play Store or Apple Play Store, download WhatsApp.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's going to ask you to enter your phone number. It's going to send you a code, and it's going to lock in with your phone number.
Yes.
And that's it.
What we personally did, I didn't mean to go that high pitch.
Yeah.
What we personally did was, you've probably seen a phone, the video where we purchased and created a local Panamanian cell phone plan. So our U.S. phone has WhatsApp because we don't always just travel to Panama. Logically, there are other countries that we also go to. And plus we use WhatsApp domestically as well for when other people are traveling who want to then call us back. So it works the other way as well. But our Panama number, we place all of our Panama contacts, our Panama groups, our Panama service providers, our Panama bill pays, our Panama banking. That is on our Panama phone.
Correct.
So if we don't turn on or power on that phone, we can just kind of like disconnect if you didn't want to be looking at Panama things. But it's a great way to stay also resourceful. Not always trying to plug that I'm a business owner, but my phone has dual purposes. It has my personal as well as my business contacts. I have like 5,000 contacts in just my one phone, in the US based phone. I want to keep that separate for the one that was in Panama.
I can understand that.
So the other thing is that some people don't understand, it kind of ties back in with how we started this conversation, was that there are limited plans in Panama City. Panama City is what I'm talking about. I'm only talking about Panama City.
All right.
They don't have any that are unlimited. You're not going to have not one plan that you can talk, text, stream, all the different, I'm being honest, all the things that we're accustomed to in the U.S. unlimited. You're not going to be able to just watch Netflix and Hulu and Disney and be on YouTube and then also do your digital content and also FaceTime and unlimited. No, I think I don't recall what the amount was of the one we were able to get, but I want to say it was like, I don't even remember. I honestly don't remember what it was because it was so not relevant to us because we knew we weren't going to be doing that kind of talking on our Panama phone. First off, we don't speak fluent Spanish.
Nope.
There's not one person we can think of that we're going to be on the phone with it to our ear doing a complete hour-long conversation with someone in Spanish anyway. So that's another thing. WhatsApp also is, I'm sorry, I'm going to tie that back in. Therefore, your local Panamanians also use WhatsApp communication because of the fact that, once again, it's limited cell phone coverage plans. So they don't want to go through their 100 minutes or their 200 minutes talking to you about your nail appointment or your service provider or what time is your installation coming. They have limited minutes as well.
Correct.
So they will quickly go, what's your WhatsApp? Is your WhatsApp the same as your telephone number? I can't say yes or no to that. It depends on if you have a traditional number.
I can answer that.
Yeah.
Yes, your WhatsApp is your telephone number. It's whatever phone you use to set it up with when you download it.
Right.
But you can also put a second number.
So some of you might have a Google Voice number. You might have just another cell phone number.
Or for instance, like for me, I got a Panamanian phone and I got my US phone. Well, my US phone has my Panamanian WhatsApp and the US. And see what happens when you have a second phone, you just put that phone number in, it's going to send a text to that phone. On the new phone that you're trying to do, you enter the code and now you got both WhatsApp on your phone.
So you definitely want to get WhatsApp. You're going to find that you're going to see the logo outside businesses.
Oh yeah, a lot of
they're going to ask you, what's your WhatsApp? If you go to get anything purchased that is going to need to be delivered, I don't care if you geo-reference them on your form that you are giving them your address for, like when you say, what time will delivery be? Well, first off, they don't do a window like that in Panama. So if I was to purchase furniture on Monday, they will tell me, we'll contact you in 5 to 7 days. And they did. Yeah. They contact you in 5 to 7 days. Typically, I think only a couple of times was the day before. Most of the time it was the day of.
En route.
The day of. So you better hope you don't have any plans that day, because I'm being honest. It was the day of, and they would call, ring, and they would start speaking Spanish, and we're like, ooh.
Wait, hold on.
Sometimes we could get our second phone, the domestic phone, and translate while they were there if they slowed down. Yeah. Other times, by the time we went and got the phone, they had hung up. They were like, it's taking y'all too long. Both of us had on our voicemails, un poquito español, please text us, and we had it in English and in Spanish. Please text us, and then therefore we're able to transcribe it. So that's what we had.
That's right. And since you're using WhatsApp and they text you via WhatsApp, because just about everybody uses WhatsApp, you can translate it.
You can translate inside WhatsApp. So if they might outgoing from their phone text you in Spanish.
Yep.
You can then press it and tell it to transcribe it in whatever your native language is.
Correct.
That's another good thing about using WhatsApp. If you would like to, it's free. WhatsApp also can geo-reference. So when they say, just like those of us who have Apple.
What's geo-reference? What's that?
I'm going to get there. Those of us that have Apple, we're very used to geo-reference. That's send your location. So when these delivery people contact you and go, we need to verify your address, they do not care that on your delivery form you had Tower of Americas,
your
1, 2, 3,
location.
4, suite number. They could care less. They care less. They could care less. Yeah. They want you to geo-reference where you physically are right now. Now, hold up. I want to caveat that. If you're not at your condo, don't geo-reference where you're at. You need to geo-reference if you're at your condo or wherever your home is for your delivery. So when they ask for your geo-reference, there is a plus button inside the chat where it can send them your location for, I think it's 30 minutes, 1 hour, all day. So there's a thing there, and there's a window that you can send that to them. They prefer that. We've mentioned this before. Panama does not have 1, 2, 3, 4 Main Street, Panama City, that type of thing. It is a street, and then it's typically the name of your building. That is another reason why they want you to geo-reference and send them exactly where you are. so that they don't have to figure it out.
That's right.
That's another thing. So
right.
WhatsApp is a free app that you definitely want to use, and in particular in Panama City.
Well, it doesn't matter if you want to use it or not. Almost everybody in Panama City uses it. So you're going to, at some point, come on over.
As you start getting numbers, if you only have one phone, you're going to have to change the country code. So if you're adding it in the U.S., you're going to have to do a drop down. There is a drop down where you can then change it to Panama, or you can change it to Jamaica, or you can change it to where you can do all of that. Otherwise, your number is not going to fix. It's not going to fit. Panama is on an 8-digit number system, and then they have their 3 digits for their area code. That's not the U.S. So if you don't change the drop down of the country, you're not going to be able to do that. Again, we have a secondary phone, so our Panama number, it just physically stays on Panama. It's always there. So the 507 area codes, it does stay there. But you need to know that. This is another way for you to also, I'm going to say there's a couple of things. As you start to be familiar in Panama, you might start to join groups. Groups are just like in Facebook groups. So think social media and think Facebook groups. Some of these Facebook groups, I'm going to use BEEP, B-E-I-P in particular, Black Expats in Panama. Once you are a member of their Facebook group, they also have a WhatsApp group that they will then provide you once you're a member of their group. And then there are a lot of the relocation tours, a lot of the different places, they have groups and they promote you to join the group. The groups are not searchable. So it's different than like Facebook, where you can just put in looking for people who have black and white dogs that like to walk uphill group. I mean, it's not like that. You have to be invited to a group in WhatsApp. And they will send someone who's a member has to send you an invite or a QR code, and then you can accept it and then you can join it. So that's another good thing that's also great about WhatsApp.
Another good thing about groups and WhatsApp is that when you have questions, you can just ask a blanket question. Hey, where can I get my feet done?
Yeah.
Someone's going to answer.
By feet done, he means pedicure, ladies. He don't mean feet done. Like, what's wrong with your feet?
Pedicure. Hey, where's a good place for pedicure? Someone going to answer you.
It is a searchable. If you're in groups, you can search. If you belong to any type of extracurricular group, we all know most people would rather do a post than to go search. It's the way of the world.
I just told them myself, huh?
Lazy or not familiar with how the platform works.
That's me.
There's a search bar just like in Facebook.
I didn't know.
And just like in Facebook groups, once you're in the group, there's a search and you can sit there and go, whatever. Jazz club, great places to eat. Therefore, you pretty much know when someone is doing a post, even in a group, they're either not familiar with technology or they don't even know where the search bar is. I'm just being honest. Everybody knows that. And that's why you get people to sit there and go, you can search for it, you can search for it, you can search for it. But very few people ever show people, what do you mean by search for it? They don't, people just say that. They say you can search for it, but no one ever shows you where's the search bar in WhatsApp group, and what do I need to do? People are typically, there's some mean people in this world.
Jerks.
We have found that out just by this channel.
Just jerks.
People think you're supposed to just answer every single thing in one flow, and that's going to be impossible. Even on this video, believe me, someone's going to sit there and go, well, WhatsApp was this.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to make it very simple. If you're going to relocate and be a resident of Panama City, get WhatsApp. Just
or traveling, period. I wouldn't say.
No, we're just going to talk about.
Yeah, we're not talking about Panama. But if you're going to travel, we have a friend that just went over to another country. My husband was educating him. Download WhatsApp. It's a great travel resource. Yes, we promoted it. Yes, also for Panama City. But as travelers, you want to be able to be in WhatsApp.
You don't want to be using international roaming. Believe me, that $2.50 a minute, you don't want to pay it.
We're going to Hawaii this weekend, and one of our friends, they did a WhatsApp group just so the fact of everybody, all the 30 of us that are traveling, can be communicating inside that group as you're traveling and keep up with each other. Anyway, that's my take on WhatsApp. Please download it. I will obviously add the link in the description. Where's the description? It's underneath the title.
That's right. You hit the title. No, it ain't underneath the title. You got to hit the title, and the title will open up, and then there'll be a description. And then you hit that, and then that'll open up.
Anything that we share as far as, hey, this might be great for you to know, we try to make sure we also add the information in the description.
On every video.
You do not have to ask us, where is this? Who's your attorney? who's your realtor,
What's the name of your cook?
what's the name of your cook. It's in there. If I mention them, it's in the description. It's in the description. Now, I don't just put that information in every video if I'm not talking about them.
That's right.
So,
We'll keep it pertinent.
I keep it pertinent to the information.
Big words.
Anyways, there is a live this Friday, members only.
How to become a member, Cass?
Membership has its privileges. You must click next to, so remember the thumbs up, subscribe, the bell, all that different stuff. Somewhere down there, don't know which way you're going to be looking.
That way.
It's going to say join.
Join.
When you click join, it's going to give you options of how to join. And so we have 4 different levels. If you are a member, you will be invited to the members only live this Friday, where you get our undivided attention and you can ask us entertain.
Anything?
Entertain.
Okay.
You can ask us anything you would like. We had a good time at the Sip Something, Say Something 2 weeks ago, and it is a much requested item to do another one. We have a lot of our members that will be traveling to Panama in May, and they have some questions that they would like to ask, and we divulge everything. And
we're trying to answer to the best of our ability.
To our members, and then they're already aware it is. We exchange WhatsApp information as well, so they can already connect with us at any time they would like to, and we're building that community. So at some point when we get back in June, we're going to try to do a members only, subscribers only. I guess not members, subscribers.
Yeah, just
get together. Maybe a Sip Something, Say Something in person.
Yeah.
We want to build our community too. Y'all have to also realize that although we're familiar with Panama, and we do have friends in Panama.
We do.
We're always open to meeting new people, and there are so many people we know that are coming there that are coming with the shirt off their back. That's right. All they got. Right. They don't know nobody. And if we're that comfort for you, that you're like, well, hey, now we know Cass and Sid.
Yeah.
Please let that be. Don't feel like you're bothering us. You're not. Believe me, if I'm asleep, my phone's on Do Not Disturb. You're not bothering me. You're not bothering me. It's on Do Not Disturb, and I will answer you the next day when I wake up and have my coffee. So you're not bothering us. So if you have the number, communicate with us. Let's get together. Let's talk. That's what we do.
Now, when we do get back in country in June, we're going to have 2 special little people with us. So we ain't going to be out late.
But we're not out late anyway.
Well, right.
We don't be out late anyway. Right. We're that 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon get together people.
So what I want to say is we're going to be family friendly.
Yes.
While we're back in country.
Yeah. For a couple
weeks. Anyway.
For a couple weeks. So, but they will only be there probably a couple of weeks. And then they'll be coming back for whatever they do.
To their parents.
That's
right.
Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Like, share, follow, comment,
subscribe.
And with that, DemButlers, we're out, y'all.
Peace.